हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू पनीशा ट्यूटर। आज की इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन में से हम कौन से मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस इस साल के यूजीसी नेट पेपर में एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं। जी हाँ, आज की इस वीडियो में हम मोस्ट एक्सपेक्टेड क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस करेंगे फ्रॉम द टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन, विच इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन फ्रॉम द पेपर्स पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू इन पेपर 1। देखिए, वैसे तो टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड एक बहुत ही स्कोरिंग सेक्शन है पेपर 1 में, लेकिन आपको ये भी ध्यान रखना होगा कि ये सेक्शन काफ़ी ट्रिकी और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है। आपको क्वेश्चंस को ध्यान से समझना होगा और उस अकॉर्डिंग ही अपना पर्सपेक्टिव या अपना आंसर आगे रखना होगा। तो ये सेक्शन ऑल्दो बहुत स्कोरिंग है, लेकिन उतना ही कॉम्प्लिकेटेड और ट्रिकी भी है, इसलिए क्वेश्चंस की नीड को समझना और उसके अकॉर्डिंग आंसर करना बेहद ज़रूरी है। तो आइए चलिए अब देखते हैं कि टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड में से मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस क्या हैं।
For online video course or live interactive classes, join panishatutor.com. We provide coaching for different competitive exams such as UGC NET JRF, SSC exams, bank exams, and various other state and central level government job exams. We also provide coaching for various UG and PG based admission entrance tests. We provide complete quality video lectures, PDF notes, MCQs, and online mock test series. We also provide Zoom interactive online classes. For more information, visit panishatutor.com, or you can also see our demo lectures or demo videos on our YouTube channel.
जैसा कि आप स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हैं, पहला क्वेश्चन है रिगार्डिंग द स्ट्रेंथ्स ऑफ अ गुड टीचर। क्वेश्चन है, which of the following attributes denote great strengths of a teacher? ऑप्शंस आपके सामने दिए हुए हैं। ऑप्शन 1, full-time active involvement in the institutional management. Option B, setting examples. Option C, willingness to put assumptions to the test. Option D, acknowledging mistakes. आपको करेक्ट आंसर सिलेक्ट करना है from the codes given below. और करेक्ट आंसर है आंसर 2, which is option B, C and D. जी हाँ, setting examples, willingness to put assumptions to the test, and acknowledging mistakes. These are the strengths of a good teacher. अगला क्वेश्चन है regarding good teaching. What all are required for good teaching? And the options are option A, diagnosis, option B, remedy, option C, direction, option D, feedback. You need to select the correct answer from the codes given below, and the codes are 1, A, B, C, D, 2, A and B, 3, B, C, D, or 4, C and D. And the correct answer is 1, which is A, B, C, D. All the options are correct. Diagnosis, remedy, direction and feedback. All are equally important for good teaching. अगला question है student evaluation से related. The question says, the main objectives of student evaluation of teachers are option A, to gather information about students' weaknesses. Option B, to make teachers take teaching seriously. Option C, to help teachers adapt innovative methods of teaching. Option D, to identify the areas of further improvement in teacher traits. Identify the correct answer from the codes given below. 1, A and B only. 2, B, C and D only. 3, A, B and C only. और D, A only. जी हाँ, हमें यहाँ पर पहचानना है कि what are the objectives of student evaluation. टीचर के लिए क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव है behind student evaluation? जी हाँ, and the correct answer is answer 2, which is B, C and D only. अगला क्वेश्चन है रिगार्डिंग क्लासरूम एनवायरनमेंट, कि ऐसी कौन सी चीज़ें हैं जिसका ध्यान टीचर को रखना चाहिए while teaching in a classroom. The question says, identify the important elements a teacher has to take cognizance of while addressing students in a classroom. The options are 1, avoidance of proximity, option 2, voice modulation, option 3, repetitive pause, or option D, fixed posture. Yes, and the answer is option 2, which is voice modulation, which is very important, something that teacher needs to keep in mind while teaching in a classroom. Next question is regarding effective presence of a teacher in the classroom. The question says, as a teacher, select the best option to ensure your effective presence in the classroom. Options are option 1, use of peer command, option 2, making aggressive statements, option 3, adoption of well-established posture, or option 4, being authoritarian. The answer is option 3, adoption of well-established posture. Next question is related to effectiveness of teaching. Question says, effectiveness of teaching has to be judged in terms of option 1, course coverage, option 2, students' interest, option 3, learning outcomes of students, and option 4, using of teaching aids in the classroom. And as we all can guess, the correct answer is option 3, which is learning outcomes of students, which is the main objective behind teaching. Next question is regarding teaching-learning relationships. The question says, which of the following set of statements represents acceptable propositions in respect of teaching-learning relationships? Choose the correct code to indicate your answer. Option 1, when students fail in a test, it is the teacher who fails. Option 2, every teaching must aim at ensuring learning. Option 3, there can be teaching without learning taking place. Option 4, there can be no learning without teaching. Or option 5, a teacher teaches but learns also. Option 6, real learning implies rote learning. तो इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन में हमें डिटेल में ऑप्शंस को रीड करना होगा, क्वेश्चन की नीड को समझना होगा और अच्छे से एनालाइज करके ही आंसर देना होगा. The codes given on the screen are 1, option 2, 3, 4 or 5, 2, option 1, 2, 3 and 5, 3, option 3, 4, 5 and 6, or 4, option 1, 2, 5 and 6. And the correct answer is option 2. जी हाँ, इसमें हमने क्वेश्चन की नीड को समझा और उसके अकॉर्डिंग ही आंसर किया. Next question is again related to effectiveness of teaching. The question says, select the alternative which consists of positive factors contributing to effectiveness of teaching. The options are A, teacher's knowledge of the subject, option B, teacher's socio-economic background, option C, communication skill of the teacher, option D, teacher's ability to please the students, option E, teacher's personal contact with students, option F, teacher's competence in managing and monitoring the classroom transactions. The codes given below are 1, B, C and D, 2, C, D and F, 3, B, D and E, or 4, A, C and F. And obviously the correct answer is 4, A, C and F, which is teacher's knowledge of the subject, communication skill of the teacher, and teacher's competence in managing and monitoring the classroom transactions. Next question is based on teaching aids. The question says, the use of teaching aids is justified on the grounds of 1, attracting students' attention in the classroom, 2, minimizing indiscipline problems in the classroom, 3, optimizing learning outcomes of students, या 4, effective management of students in learning tasks. जी हाँ, इसमें भी हमें समझना होगा कि teaching aids क्यों justified है, why they are important, and the answer is option 3, optimizing learning outcomes of students. Next question is related to effective learning teaching systems. The question says, which set of learner characteristics may be considered helpful in designing effective teaching learning systems? Select the correct alternative from the codes given below. Option 1, prior experience of learners in respect of the subject. 2, interpersonal relationships of learners, family, friends. 3, ability of the learners in respect of the subject. 4, students' language background. 5th, interest of students in following the prescribed dress code. Or 6th, motivational orientation of students. We need to select the correct option out of the codes given below. Code 1 has options such as 1, 2, 3, 4. Code 2 have options such as 1, 3, 4, 6. Code 3 has options such as 2, 3, 4, 5. And code 4 has options which is 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. And the correct answer is answer 2, which is option 1, 3, 4 and 6. Next question is related to learners' participation. The question says, in which teaching method learners' participation is made optimal and proactive? The options are option 1, discussion method, option 2, bus session method, option 3, brainstorming session method और ऑप्शन 4, प्रोजेक्ट मेथड। जी हाँ, इसमें हमें देखना होगा कि इनमें से कौन सा मेथड है जो मैक्सिमम लर्नर्स की पार्टिसिपेशन को इंश्योर करेगा एंड लर्नर्स विल बी एबल टू पार्टिसिपेट प्रोएक्टिवली। एंड द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन 4, प्रोजेक्ट मेथड, बिकॉज इसमें जो भी लर्नर्स होंगे वो बहुत ही प्रोएक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन सेज, one of the most powerful factors affecting teaching effectiveness is related to the option 1, social system of the country, option 2, economic status of the society, option 3, prevailing political system, or option 4, educational system. So obviously the factor which affects the teaching effectiveness is 4, which is educational system. Hence the correct answer is option 4. Now in the next question you have been given one assertion and reason, and we need to choose the correct answer based on those two statements. The assertion is, formative evaluation tends to accelerate the pace of learning, and the reason given behind it is, as against summative evaluation, formative evaluation is highly reliable. Then we need to choose the correct answer from the codes given below. The codes given are 1, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. 2, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. 3, A is true but R is false. Or 4th, A is false but R is true. इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में स्पेसिफिकली हमें assertion को बहुत ध्यान से पढ़ना होता है। पहले हमें ये देखना होता है कि assertion ट्रू है या फॉल्स है, एंड देन हमें ये देखना है कि अगर assertion ट्रू है तो क्या जो रीज़न दिया हुआ है वो रीज़न करेक्ट है उस assertion के लिए। सो वी नीड टू एनालाइज द क्वेश्चन मल्टीपल टाइम्स बिफोर कमिंग एट द करेक्ट आंसर। इस क्वेश्चन के केस में द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन 3, which is A is true but R is false. Next question is related to learner's characteristics. From the list given below, identify the learner characteristics which would facilitate teaching learning system to become effective. We need to choose the correct code to indicate our answer. Option A, prior experience of learner. Option B, learner's family lineage. Option C, aptitude of the learner. Option D, learner's stage of development. Option E, learner's food habits and hobbies. Option F, learner's religious affiliation. The codes given below are 1, A, C and D, 2, D, E and F, 3, A, D and E, or 4, B, C and F. And obviously the correct answer is A, C and D, because the learner characteristic which would facilitate teacher learning system to become more effective is prior experience of learner, aptitude of the learner, and learner's stage of development. Next question says, which one of the following is a key behavior in effective teaching? Option 1, using student ideas and contribution. Option 2, structuring. Option 3, instructional variety. Or option 4, questioning. The correct answer is option 3, which is instructional variety. तो जैसा कि हमने देखा, ये सभी क्वेश्चंस टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड सेक्शन के लिए काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट हैं। इन सभी सेक्शंस में हमने लर्नर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, टीचर लर्निंग सिस्टम्स, टीचिंग इफेक्टिवनेस, टीचिंग एड, व्हाट आर द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इफेक्टिव टीचिंग, इस तरीके के टॉपिक्स को डिस्कस किया, क्योंकि पेपर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से ये सभी टॉपिक्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं। तो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि आप पास्ट या पेपर्स को एनालाइज करें और फिर ये अंदाज़ा लगाएं कि हर एक पेपर 1 के सेक्शन में से कौन सी चीज़ें ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है और कौन सी चीज़ें कम इम्पोर्टेंट है, ताकि आपको रिवीजन करने में भी आसानी हो और आप मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट सेक्शंस को सबसे पहले कवर कर पाएँ। सो आई होप कि ये वीडियो आपको आपकी UGC नेट की प्रिपरेशन में मदद करेगी और आपको एक बेटर आइडिया देगी कि हमें टीचिंग एप्टीट्यूड को किस तरीके से प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए। इसी तरीके से हमने हायर एजुकेशन सिस्टम से रिलेटेड इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस भी डिस्कस किए हैं। उस वीडियो का लिंक स्क्रीन पर दिया हुआ है, आप उस वीडियो को भी जाकर देख सकते हैं। यूजीसी नेट पेपर 1 से रिलेटेड इसी तरीके की इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियोस को देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब कीजिए पनीशा ट्यूटर चैनल को। और तब तक के लिए कीप वर्किंग हार्ड, अपना और अपने परिवार का ध्यान रखिए और अपना पूरा ध्यान अपने लक्ष्य की तरफ बनाए रखिए।